Have you ever questioned what you see on TV shows? What would happen if you were told that one of them, which has won numerous awards, has been lying to you? Is Nights in Tefía really a faithful representation of history? Gabriel Capitan, a retired official from the National Intelligence Center, CNI, and resident of Fuerteventura, presents a 2-episode documentary series, Nights in Tefía, The Great Lie, which questions the narrative of the acclaimed TV series Nights in Tefía. This series, set in the Tefía Penitentiary agricultural colony, has recently been awarded at international festivals, but Capitan suggests that we have been told a distorted story. Capitan's investigation arises as a direct response to Nights in Tefía, which portrays the colony as a place of unimaginable horrors against homosexuals, suggesting in this series and in the Spanish media that it was a concentration camp for this community. However, Capitan is surprised by the official information that only 6% of the prisoners during the 12 years of the colony's activity were homosexual, thus challenging the message transmitted by the series, journalists, and writers. Initially a believer in the official story, Capitan undertakes his investigation based on the work of an LGBTIQ+ activist, Victor Ramirez. He reveals that in addition to the homosexual minority, the prisoners included people convicted of other crimes, such as theft, drugs, or prostitution, refuting the idea that the colony was exclusively intended for homosexuals. Furthermore, according to the media, the conditions in which the prisoners lived were horrible, inhumane, and unbearable. Forced labor, an incredibly harsh disciplinary regime, constant physical assaults, and poor nutrition. The investigation also refutes these latter pieces of information. Armed with a camera and a PC, Gabriel Capitan has brought to light shocking information. His videos include interviews with key figures, such as the historian Pedro Carreño Fuentes, the retired prison official Martiniano Martin, and Marisa Segura, the daughter of an official from this historic penitentiary institution. Additionally, he has interviewed the leading expert in homosexual repression, Dr. Guillermo Portilla, a penal law expert. Together, they examine the repressive policies that affected the LGBTIQ+ community in Spain and beyond. And most importantly, it is revealed that there are no complaints or convictions against the civilian officials who worked at the Tefía Penitentiary agricultural colony. But there is more to the story. Capitan also points out the current institutional negligence in the village of Tefía, where, despite the daily difficulties of its inhabitants, there are plans to open an LGBTIQ+ historical memory interpretation center. Ultimately, Gabriel Capitan insists that his investigation is an altruistic effort, free from economic influences or political biases. He invites everyone to join him in this exploration of the truth, inspired by the words of George Orwell. Those who control the present control the past, and those who control the past control the future. This documentary series is not just an investigation. It is an invitation to question and to think critically about the stories we're told.